What is up, dudes and dudettes? It is your man, Flesh Vest, aka Flesh Vest Dave, aka Davie Rockit. Yeah. Alright, so yeah. My name is Dave. I am the Ed Gein and or Leatherface and or Norman Bates of the Rockville Festival grounds, notable by my latex top hat and vest, reminiscent of the faces of past victims. But don't fret, if you're not, like a terrible human being, like, people who steal cell phones or touch people inappropriately, you will not be an addition to the Flesh Fest. I'm just there to rage and roll and have a good time. Sewing people's faces onto my attire is just like a part-time thing. I'm 39 years young. Military veteran, did 8 years active army. I've been to Afghanistan, Korea, Africa, Romania, Germany, Ireland, Japan. A lot of places, yeah. I spent a lifetime, dealing with poor mental health and personality disorders and, different situations where you box yourself in as a person. So the idea of combining my love for live shows, my one true escape from my own confines, and kind of bringing myself and out of that shell and forcing myself to kind of extrovert a little bit more, was wearing a very, eye-catching piece of attire. And I'm a big horror fan. I like my metal deathy, and I like my movies gory. So I was looking at a website called the Horror Dome, and I saw that they made to order FX style latex, accoutrements for you, and that's where I laid eyes on the Flesh Vest and the Flesh Hat, and I decided to have it made, and I've been rocking it at festivals ever since, and it works out really great. It's an incredibly inconvenient and hot being latex in the middle of Florida heat, but I love it. It sweats itself, so it looks very grueling. I plan on, wearing it as much as I can, even to like littler shows, little concerts and stuff. It's a big conversation piece, and it just kind of, like I said, it kind of pushes me to conversate and socialize a little bit more, which helps my mental health. It's a progression thing. So, live show history. Now, obviously, being now a part of the, League of Festival Mascots, they would have to assume, that I know my live shows. And, I've been to tons. Just festivals, Buzz Bake Sale, 4 Ozfest is Sounds of the Underground, Mayhem Fest, Maryland Death Fest, 3 Night Shift Party Weekend festivals, and this year will make my 8th Welcome to Rockville experience. And then scattered between all those were just, little dive bar, club bar, arena type shows too. So, yes, I am very, very fine-tuned with the world of live shows and festival concepts. So favorite Rockville event. Like I said, I've been to 7, this being my 8th one. 2015 was my first one, and then I did 2016, 18, 19, and then for Daytona, so for the Jacksonville era, and then for the Daytona era, I did 2021's, 23s, 24s, and then now this year's 25s. For the longest time, that very first one, that 2015, was probably my favorite as far as lineups. I mean, it had, Upon a Burning Body and Slayer. It had a lot of really good bands, Testament and stuff. And Slayer being very notable. It was my second Slayer show, rolling my leg in a mud pit. It was pretty exciting. But I really think that actually last year's 2024 now holds it down as my overall favorite. It just ran smoothly. Got to see a ton of artists that I like, and it just played out really well. But I absolutely believe that this year's 2025s could now set the tone as my personal favorite. It's just loaded to the T with bands that I'm a big fan of, and it now being a part of the League of Festival Mascots, I got a lot more going in with it this time. So it'll be exciting to experience it with like-minded weirdos like myself. Favorite bands, I'm all over the place. I like everything from pre-EDM electronic, your trance, your drum and bass, your house, your jungle, to EBM industrial agritech like the goth scene, to metal, black metal, thrash metal, death metal, new metal, to just rock, rap, hip hop. I mean, I'm very scattered, but as far as bands that I listen to very regularly that will pretty much always have pretty thorough rotation, definitely the Dillinger Escape Plan. I am a huge Dillinger Escape Plan fan and super stoked that they're on the lineup this year. But Suicide Commando, Wumpscut, Anal Nothgra, Cyclone 9, VNV Nation, just, I don't know, tons. Ghoul. I listen to a lot of stuff. I'm pretty sporadic, and it just kind of depends on what my mood is. But I can alter my genre taste all over the place. Bands looking forward to the most this year, though. Well, as previously noted, Dillinger Escape Plan is pretty much the peak top of that list. I am really ecstatic to see them live again. It's been a while, but I'm really looking forward to All Shall Perish, the Acacia Strain, Converge, Fool of Hell, Candy, Power Trip, Obituary, Mastodon, Acid Bath, Black Dialer Murder, Arch Enemy, Dead Heat, Municipal Waste. Really, really excited to see my boy Manson back, putting on good live shows again with his sobriety. So yeah, I'll be all over the place. You'll see me clocking in some miles. So yeah, don't fret. I'll be all over the place. Rockville general locations. I would say based on the lineup, you could primarily find me probably around that 5th stage, also known as the garage stage last year. It's like that small stage that's completely separate from the other 4. Also known as the Dirt Bowl. If you were there for Stick to Your Guns or Terror, Code Orange, I believe Insane Clown Posse, you will know it is a dirt pit. So here's hoping for some AstroTurf this year. I'll also be cycling a lot between Inferno and Vortex, which are like the middle stages opposing right across from each other. That's stage 3 and 4. That's got a lot of bands that I will be juggling throughout the day too. The main stages, the 1 and 2 stage, not as much. There's a few bands here and there that I will always go and watch and stuff. Like I'm really looking forward to say like Incubus, Korn, Manson, Bad Omens and stuff. But I won't be in heavy attendance in that area. You'll always find me circling somewhere around Black and Burger, getting myself a Black and Lemonade and one of their spicy hamburgers, as well as Island Noodle. I'm a big component of the noodle, and I will be placing that down said throat hole. It'll be delightful. Yeah, so that's just kind of a little questionnaire for your boy Flesh Vest. You can catch me right somewhere up there. There I am. Yeah, there we go. on the bingo card. So please, while you're out and about and you're raging, rolling, and smashing beer and surfing and pitting, if you see a short, humble little man with the faces of his prior victims sweating all over his body, feel free to snap that photography so you can check me off your card. All right, well, I'll catch you on the other side. Rock it out.